recording this video after close trade Thursday, 7th of February 2013. Well, hope everybody got on board that downtrend move this morning. It was great, nice, fast, smooth. It's almost like the good old days. Kind of done trading in the first hour of the day. I did put up a video yesterday, got out late. If you're an email subscriber, I missed my window to get that out by email distribution. So if you're an email subscriber, you're probably going to get 2 emails today. Don't email me about it, please. I have this one window where I've got to get a video out by. If I miss it, it just gets delayed by a day. And the alternative is to subscribe by RSS instead, and that way you'll get the video kind of immediately. It's published on the website. But did kind of talk about this yesterday. I'm just going to roll through those charts. Please view yesterday's video. It was kind of more comprehensive about why these setups were kind of lining up. And so here we go. Draghi was speaking today. Euro sold off. We'd had our exhaustion buying, bullish, bearish, first bearish divergence, pro signal exit, pro bar right up here at 37s. Bang, kind of fall off. So I was expecting that. Dollar index rose. So we're through 79s into 80s. We're now put in this little bottom, spike down, blue professional bars and so on. There's a bigger move coming, so watch out for this. But this bottom is now kind of looks like it's in for a while. And then bonds. It was kind of like a bit of a doji pattern today, but we're starting. There's been a huge amount of volume traded in bonds over the last week, kind of catching this low. So sell-off in equities will lead to a rise in bonds, and I see more kind of downside move in equities. Crude's joined in, which is nice. Kind of crude's been really strong, still in an uptrend because it's above resistance here. It's got to run pullback to end of trend, but that's what we're looking for on the equities chart. We're looking for this left shoulder, a drop back into a support level, and then a push up back into an end of trend move. But today's crude move down was kind of weak, and copper has followed it down. So copper resistance here, flush pattern, blue professional up bars into a turning point, coming back down. So we've got weakness in copper as well. Aussie dollar, talked about this yesterday, where it fell through the support level. We're in a downtrend on the Aussie, continued down to 2.5 on the futures contract. And gold. So the question with gold was interesting. Gold kind of started up this morning and then kind of headed down. We've had these 2 amateur up bars in gold. There's a couple in silver as well. That just shows weakness. I think this thing's going to roll around. 1660 on the way down is really interesting. The question is which way gold is going to go with a sell-off in equities, or a move down, a continuation of a downtrend on equities. My personal opinion is it's going to go through 1660 just because we've got this kind of weakness in the background. And then here's silver lining up. I mean, it's a beautiful little triangle pattern here. Blue professional up bar followed by an amateur up bar. Professionals getting out here. The amateurs, trying to buy a breakout above 32. Goes the other way. We're broken below this trend line, down to 31s. I think silver's looking weak. Silver and gold will move together, and I think we're going to have a down move in silver and gold. Been bearish on silver and gold, but again, refer to yesterday's video for a bit more. And here we go. So the 40,500 tip bar chart, we're looking for this trend break move. We've had more cyclical support resistance kind of put in, but we had a really nice down move this morning that kind of took us into the 90s, took us through 1500 and through the 90s. And you can see we've got exhaustion selling, getting this move going. This move back has been really strong, but it's all amateur up bars. Look at the 13,500 tip bar chart. Amateur up bars into a Rambo pattern, flushing out the last of the buyers here. 1505, 1510, 1512 breaking through there would be a continuation on the upside. To me, it looks like it's kind of rolling over. We've got resistance here that's got to kind of come in on that, on the 40,500 tip bar chart. Still got a resistance. If we come through these lows, this is it. This is the absolute level. So we're looking for the next big trend move on the 40,500 tip bar chart. So a break of that support level down here at 94, 95s would signal that we're into that down move. And this, for me, just shows that first sign of weakness. Strong bounce up, kind of flushing out the last of those buyers with these amateur up bars, flushing patterns here, and the weakness below 95 will be into a strong downtrend move. So today's activity on the 1500 tip bar chart. So overnight we kind of tried to break into 10s, 1510s up here, all these blue professional bars into the highs, and then we had this lovely little setup first thing in the morning. So initially we go for a little bit of a rally, come up to 1508s, then blue professional up bar, we fall through the lows of that. Another blue professional bar following that down. We're through support here, through the lows of these blue professional bars, showing that weakness. And these exhaustion patterns are showing the strength of the selling, getting this move going. So my first trade was short at 775. Moved my target out to 175 and picked up 6 on the way down, and that was excellent. And then this thing was over when we had pullback to dirty end of trend here. This we put in our exhaustion selling, bullish divergence, flush patterns, and so on. Initial rush, short covering rally here into a Rambo pattern, come down again into these lows. Very weak selling at this point. Another blue professional bar right at the lows there, and we break into this kind of short covering rally kind of on the way up, and we've gone into pullback to end of trend here after exhaustion on the left shoulder, and we're just trying to find that top and then just looking for another down move tomorrow. So whether they do it tomorrow, Friday, or just hang around, kind of go nowhere and then kind of winds up for Monday, but just look out, this 95 level on the way down will signal serious weakness. So it was a nice move to be caught on the way down here. Picked up another 3 on a short on, what was that, short 98.75 before this move, and then another short at 7.75, getting in at this pullback level. Had to hold through this Rambo pattern and picked up 1.25 on the way down. So I had a really nice day. Yesterday was crappy, but that's the way it goes. So had a bad day yesterday, but a good day today. So pretty happy. And again, apologies. If you're subscribing by email, you get 2 in a row. And yesterday's video was kind of important, kind of showing the way here. So hope you traded it well. Good luck Friday. Let's see where we go next. Short 775. Short 775. Just checking my stops and targets. And the reason for getting short, we've just had a little bit of a spike up to 9s. Couldn't get through kind of 10s and 11s overnight, and we just had a little bit of a rush just at the open with an exhaustion selling signal, so there's people kind of getting on board short on this move here. But then a little spike up to 9, Rambo pattern into resistance on 500, blue professional bars kind of come in. We drop through the low of that blue professional bar. Now we've got these supports on these high time frames at just coming up to the low today, close to on 1500 and 4500. Break below this could take us into strong downtrends on these high time frames. So this could be, or if this holds, this will propel us through 10s and we're way up to 20s. So expecting a break below these lows. We've still got a little bit of time to run on 500, but if it catches kind of down here, they pick it up and just force it through 9s, then I've got to reverse and go long. But anyway, short for the moment, 775, okay, blue professional bar resistance kind of come in here. Another blue professional down bar here, so I've got to watch out in case it just kind of flips around and just goes the other way, or is this falling through the ice, coming through here, in which we're in a downtrend on 1500, so short 775. I count my chickens too early, but I think this is it. I think this is this big move I've been looking for, just setting up. Had bullish and bearish divergence here on the 4500 tip, but here we go. Alright, into Rambo pattern, so we'll find a little bit of support here. It's a bit unstable, exhaustion. Amethyst kind of selling down, but we've dropped so far through this support on 1500. It's gonna run a little. 375 is the target, just under here. But we have this bullish and bearish divergence signal right on the zero line, right close together on 4500. That's often the beginning of a new trend move, which hoping is a break to the downside. So here we go, another exhaustion selling signal down here. It's not really a pro signal, it's just showing the strength of that selling down. So really this is just getting the move going. This is getting through this support level. This has got to run, pull back to end of trend. So excellent. I'm just going to move my target out of the way. I'm just going to pull it to 275 just in case, because we'll break through support here, take us into a trend move, pull back to end of trend on 500. Anyway, let's see, 275 is target. It's having a little bit of a bounce off these Rambo patterns, so we got a little bit ahead of ourselves here. But Emini up bars here, it's coming back into the zone where we kind of broke down, so around this support becomes resistance, kind of turn around, break back down through the support level, would just, we'd be away of the races. It's got, this is close to the zero line, so you've got to see at least a flush pattern. That's not going to catch us. So we go, we're kind of back to entry point. And then support due in a long while, but Let's see, rolling over here, definitely through these blue professional bars, so we've come back in for confirmation here. Let's get this sold. Let's get this turned around. We've just gone quiet. We kind of sold down, but now support's in on 4,500 here, so broken below this one. It's in here as a target. It's really important. We got this swing down. This is amateur up bars, so just want this to follow through on the way down through these lows. That's it. We're into a strong downtrend, but we just need this to follow through. Nice blue professional bar, kind of taking this through the lows, breaking the ice. We're swinging around at some point. This energy kind of flow to the downside, but just gone quiet for a minute. Here we go, excellent. Blue professional bars through the lows, falling through the ice, through this previous support area where we bounced. Bang, we're into a downtrend now. So through this support, this could run. So this is our last trend move, pull back to end of trend, and we've just been cycling between these support and resistance, break below the low of this one, take us into a downtrend on this 4,500 tip bar chart. It's good. Come on, it's convincing. Resistance come in on 1,500, so here's another area of support. We need to just break on the downside, get this thing going. So, alright. So move my target out to 275. Let's see if we get this to continue down properly. Rambo, so you could see just a little bit of a bounce. Alright, so another just bounce off a Rambo pattern, blue professional up bar, so getting short on that little retrace, bang, coming down. Not making it easy for us because we've got pullback to end of trend here with bullish divergence kind of coming on 1,500, which is a nice little signal, but there's no blue professional bars anywhere on this time frame. We're holding at support here. Just keep an open mind on this. If we get a blue professional down bar and go through sevens, might hop out and just take profits, but just looking at this, just hoping for this kind of just to keep going. But excellent, here we go. So that was just a little Rambo pattern to sevens, coming back through the lows. So this support here, once that goes, keep on saying this, once that goes, big move. But anyway, so we had a little trend move on 1,500, but it was kind of odd. No blue professional bars there, just a little bit of a okay, into amateur down bar, bouncing from here, so we've got a little bit of congestion zone. Rambo to Rambo, coming back into the zone. But you know, this is our sell down energy, getting this thing going. We need energy to bottom this thing out through this support at 5, so it'll be good. Again, be supports on 2 time frames, so here we go. Excellent. Right, here we go. Kind of just playing off that Rambo pattern. Don't like those on 1500s, but it's in the wrong place to stop this thing. Seen no blue professional bars in it forever, and now we're through supports on all 3 time frames. 500, 1500, 45, bang. So we're heading down. Excellent. So target's at 275. We've got to see pullback to end of trend. Dare I move it out? Let's just see in terms of previous support areas overnight at 4. We're just at 4 right now. It's minus 11. We're just collapsing. Excellent, excellent. Alright. Just moving the target out to 175. Just because all of a sudden that's just collapsed. We've not seen blue professional bars kind of pick it up to lows. Just out 175 for 6. Excellent. and all these blue professional bars just came in on 1500 tip bar chart, minus 15, 1000 on better momentum here. Brilliant. This is going to go further, but that was just nice. I'll just take that. Where is this going to go? So all played off this short 70-75 break of that blue professional bar on the way down. We tested back up. Weak hammered up bar, kept on going down. So this has got to play pullback to end of trend on these time frames. 1500, 4500, but as a place just to initially, take profits, that was good. Excellent. And 9:15 AM. It's been a while. Just put one of those in the bag. Anyways, good.